I could talk to the young Chante, good gracious, I would tell myself to stop focusing on finding love so much. I wanted to find the one, and that was, and from journals, I kept journals since I was 12 years old, so I have like 15 of them or something, I don't know. I remember reading through them, which made me stop writing in my journal, actually. This is the first time in my life that I've gone 2 years without writing anything. But I saw the pattern of, from boys, oh my God, he was so cute, he looked at me, and da da da, to, yeah, we went out on a date and blah, blah. I'm going, really, seriously, it's too much. So I just try to stop. I try to stop thinking of it so much. What makes a relationship successful to me? I can tell you what doesn't make a relationship. I tell you, I honestly feel like I'm really good at that. I'm really good at relationships. I think I am anyway. But I think every person is so different. And as much as we are the same, I think we change with relationships. I think because water mixed with Kool-Aid is Kool-Aid. Water mixed with chocolate, you know what I'm saying? It becomes something else. So you mix things, and the chemistry of what that is changes. And I think that's how some people bring out the best in you and some people bring out the worst in you. I think from previous relationship, I became invisible. So I didn't think what I did mattered. I didn't think what I wanted exactly was as important as it really is. And so now, actually 6 years later, 7 years later now, having someone in my life who makes me feel like I am one of the most important things to them, I have to rediscover again how to give without thinking of saving some. How to expect something great without, or anticipate something great without expectation. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. Because we should want greatness from someone as we give them greatness, and expect their heart as we give our hearts. But you have to also accept people for who they are. And everyone has a different strength and different weakness, and not to be so afraid to show my flaws. I mean, there are a few, but I have some major flaws in there, and I think I'm learning to let them out. A lot of women do say men cannot be faithful. I don't think that's true. However, most men don't. They're not usually faithful. However, I think, gosh, and this is really not gonna sound right, but I have philosophy about that. I think people stay faithful when they feel complete, when they feel like they've found what they need. If they have not found what they need, they're going to keep searching. And I think that's something that happens instinctively in all of us. When you're happy and your eyes are filled with that person, if you can't keep your eyes off of that person, I don't think your eyes can be filled with something else. When your eyes are full, when your heart is full of that person, I think that's what keeps you, is being satisfied. And if he's not satisfied, he's not gonna stay. And I don't know if dating, unless you plan to get married to somebody, dating is dating until you do find someone else, isn't it? So is there a faithful, or is there time with somebody and then it ends? I don't know. I would tell myself to work harder, to get to the goal faster, seize the moments a little bit more than I do. Even still, sometimes I still get a little laid back in my approach to, some people are good at kicking the door down, or the opportunities when they meet someone who is a producer, a writer, or another entertainer, and they're like, oh no, this is my number, write it down, and da-da-da. I'm more like, hi, how you doing? It's good to meet you, you know, and then I'll move on. People are networking all the time. They're thinking about what to do next, and I'm not always in that moment. I'm really in this moment, and not always thinking about, well, next week, or next month, or next album, or, you know. And if I could think a little more forward, I would have taken advantage of a few more situations, stayed more connected.